Hello there, Internet. I'm J.R. Cook, co-founder of BlitzPro.com, and this is episode 5 of Real Life Respec. And what is Real Life Respec, you might ask? Well, a few weeks ago I decided I needed to really lose weight to better myself, and I was hoping to use this show as a way to not only document that journey, but to also reach out to the community and help them make better, good life-changing decisions. Whether it's to lose weight, be healthier, or whatever it is you want to do to better yourself. I hope that you find the show at least useful to help you get there, as a lot of things we talk about can really be used for anything in your life, not just weight loss. Now, the first thing that I kind of wanted to talk about, and I briefly talked about last week, was our Extra Life team. If you're looking to help us raise money for children's hospitals, please go out and go to extralife.blitzpro.com and join our team. It's very simple. If you're going to be playing video games anyway, you might as well click that join button and help us raise money for the children. It goes to a great cause. We're going to do a lot of really cool things this year. We're already reaching out to sponsors to get prizes to those that join our team and reach certain goals in their money goals. As they'll get entered into different prizes and stuff like that. As well as we'll also have prizes to those that also donate money as well. So it's a really good cause. It's something I am, really wanting to push this year. And we're hoping to raise $10,000 this year, which is huge considering last year we only raised $1,000. So we're increasing it by 10 times, and we need your help to do it. So just go to extralife.blitzpro.com, click join that team. It doesn't cost you anything. You're going to be playing games anyway, so why not do this? It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. And speaking of that, something I'm going to do, and I don't remember if I announced it last show. I don't believe I did, but I meant to. I'm going to donate $5 for every pound that I lose on this journey. So I'm going to do it at the end of every month. So at the end of this month, I'm going to tally up how many pounds I've lost. $5 for every pound I'll donate at the end of this month. And I'm just going to keep doing that all year. So hopefully the children are really going to benefit from this. And, it's basically the least I can do. And maybe it'll help me keep pushing towards my goal, that I know that as I'm doing this to better myself, I am also putting money out there to better someone else's life. And speaking of which, we're going to kind of go to the next topic here, and that is the grind. That is what this episode is called, basically. What was the main topic? It's handling the grind. And, as I said at the beginning, Real Life Respec isn't all about weight loss. It's about making life-changing decisions that will last. And last night I saw a video on Reddit, of all places, the Hearthstone Reddit, of a guy named, who goes by the nickname Shard. And he made a video that back in May, he saw a news post that was on the BlitzPro site, on our Hearthstone site. And it was basically saying, hey, go work for Blizzard. They're hiring for this balance designer position. And he saw that, and he looked at it, and he's like, man, I really want to work for Blizzard. And he saw the requirements. He's like, hey, I meet all of these requirements except for one. I have never hit Legendary in Hearthstone. And that was one of the requirements, was to hit Legendary in Hearthstone. So he started streaming back in May. It might have been the month after. He started streaming his progress to get to Legendary status. And it took him 7 months to get there before he finally hit Legendary. And he was so happy. He grinded through all of that. 7 months of work to get there. Only to find out that the position had, already been filled months earlier. But at that point, it wasn't all about working for Blizzard. It was about getting to that goal. And he never gave up, and he just kept going until he got there. Even though he knew, I think that position got filled after a month or two. In fact, I think Reels got it, who was a pro gamer before then. Even though the position was already filled, he still drove to get that. He made an awesome video on that. And he's still, to this day, going to try to work for Blizzard. And I think this video will show Blizzard that, hey, this guy has a drive to do something. You know, he potentially could be a future employee at Blizzard. And good for him. He worked for it. He got there. I'm sure it wasn't easy, but he just kept doing it, even though he knew that he wasn't going to get to the end goal that he really wanted. He still got to a good goal that he felt good about, and that was hitting Legendary. And, it's kind of funny about that video because it was kind of inspiring to me a little bit. Because just like the day before that, I had posted on our Real Life Respect Facebook group that you should totally join. The links, we have a link. And you can come talk to us and talk about things, whatever things you want to talk about, really. But I made a post that I was getting frustrated because I wasn't losing as much weight as I thought I should. I'm only a few weeks in, and I'm like, man, I feel like I should have lost more than this already. But I need to keep remembering that this is a grind, that I'm not going to see immediate results. I'm going to see small results, and that's what I set out to do, because that's the healthy way of losing weight. I don't want to just lose a ton of weight and then gain it all back. I needed to make life-changing decisions to get to that point, and it will slowly shed off. I hope it is. And then I can get there. And, 7 months from now, well, maybe I'm going to be 50 pounds lighter. And that would be awesome. I'd love that. I can't expect that to happen now. I have to look into the future. And it's just getting tough, that mental grind of going, okay, I want this to happen now, but I need to just continue working for it. And that's been really hard for me to do. So each week I leave you guys basically a question. I'm going to ask it now instead of at the end of the show. But when you're feeling down about the grind, what do you do to keep your spirits up and keep working at it? I would really like to know. So if you have an answer for that, please leave it in the comments in the section below, and I'll read it next week. Speaking of last week's question, I asked the community, I told them I'm going to PAX East in March. This will be my first time at PAX East. This will be my second PAX. I went to PAX Prime in 2008 out in Seattle. And, I'm like, well, I'm going to be traveling. How do you handle your diet when you go to travel? Is it, just something you ignore? Is it something you're mindful of? What do you do? And Crazy Kit Kat had a really good reply that I totally agree with, and this is exactly what I'm going to be doing. She says she tries to meet in the middle. If she goes somewhere where there will be a lot of walking, she allows herself to splurge a bit because the calories burned will be a trade-off. She said to reward herself, she said that I should reward myself with what Boston has to offer, but be moderate in what I eat. And I completely agree with that. Because that's the plan I'm going to take. Because at these events, I walk a lot, probably 10 plus miles a day, or more. At BlizzCon, it's crazy how much I get out. I'll wake up at 6 a.m. and I'm walking, and I'm out and about till 2 a.m. basically. So there's a lot of moving, a lot of being out, not a lot of sitting like I do all day normally. So, that's what I'm expecting to happen at PAX East. And it's also good that I'm going to be there with people that actually watch this show and know that what I am going through. And they'll probably be more mindful in what kind of food suggestions we choose to go out and eat. And also the friends I'm going with are a lot more healthy-minded anyway. So that will help a lot too. So we'll see how it goes. I'm expecting to get back from PAX East and be down weight from the previous week. So I'm not expecting to gain weight over that week. So that will be a good thing. Now let's get to our kind of my weekly I don't know, update status or whatever the heck I want to call it. I don't even know. But anyway, as you can see in my handy dandy tracker thing here, and this was made by Dread Scythe. He made this overlay for me. I can put the main topic down here, and I got a little tracker right here, and I think it's really cool. He even made a little logo for me, which is awesome. Thank you so much for this. You're going to be seeing more work of his at BlizzPro as he creates more overlays for some of our shows. And as you can see, where I started out was 296.4 pounds. January 12th, I was down to 290.6, which was last week. This week, I am down to 290, which isn't as far as I would like, but it is still a little over a half a pound down, which puts me at 6.4 pounds total, which puts me 3.6 away from my goal for this month. I was hoping to be down 10 pounds by the end of the month. So next week needs to go really good if I want to meet that. If I don't, I'm not going to get discouraged. I am still close enough. So that is my update on that. As far as what went well with my diet this week, it has been basically the same as the last couple weeks. I have taken soda completely out of the picture. I don't even crave it anymore. I'm still having a little bit of a problem with chocolate. I still kind of crave a chocolate bar every once in a while. And, you know, I think I had one last week. But one's better than a ton. So, I also, like, that's even what I drink at restaurants. Whenever I went to restaurants, I usually just got iced tea or soda, and all I drink there is water, which is great because that also saves me like the $3 that restaurants now charge for drinks. So not only is it healthier, but it saves a little bit of money in my wallet as well. Also, what I need to start working on, once again, still logging. I am better than last week and the previous weeks. I'm getting good at logging during the weekdays, but I'm not good at logging over the weekends. In fact, I didn't log at all this last weekend. I had a 3-day weekend with Martin Luther King Day. I didn't log Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. I probably should, but I've been doing good at logging the rest of the time. Every day I've been under my allotted amount anyway. Even knowing that I didn't log, I know that I was still under those days. But I need to get better at doing that. And also I need to find a good exercise routine that works for me. I'm still eyeing that P90X, and I might pull the trigger this week. So that does it for this episode of Real Life Respec. If you like the show, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, comment, please. Check out our other shows. I mean, we've got a lot of really good stuff on our YouTube channel now. In fact, my show is probably the least exciting. People are doing a lot of awesome things on here. And I hope you subscribe. I hope you like it. And I'll see you guys next week.